Good afternoon, everybody. This is Scott with Pack Rat Static, doing my late mail call. Kind of a big one because I've been neglectful in it, been working a lot. Um, anyway, compliments. This mail call is compliments of Ron Wayne, Ron 2A Matters, and Gizzard Gary. And by demand, there's a product in here by demand of Gary Gizzard I'm going to review. So this is probably going to be a fairly long review. I'm going to start out with something very basic and simple. A knife that I won from Ron Wayne. It's a Realtree, kind of a mini Bowie. It's a drop point, fairly sharp, with a really nice leather sheath and a plastic guard so you don't over insert it and tear up your sheath. I like this knife. I love the wood and brass handles. In that same package I got was the Bob Ross socks, the pink ones. Master Sergeant Bob Ross, United, um, actually, should I say Drill Sergeant Bob Ross? Not many people realize that Bob Ross is not just a military member, but he was a drill sergeant. I hold drill sergeants in high regard. Now I'm going to go over a couple of knives. This one is from Ron 2A Matters. This is a similar to the skinny knife from Hillbilly Up. Stainless steel on black. Really nice knife. It's actually heavier than the skinny knives. I really like this one. This is actually going to be keeper probably. Don't know what we're going to do with it yet, but it's going somewhere in the house. From our landlord, we actually gave away two of Hillbilly Up's skinny knives, which I really thank Hillbilly for it. The one lady ended up with a purple one, and she absolutely loved it. Purple turned out to be her favorite color. In exchange, I got this. Some of you may recognize it. It's a little cleaver. It's gonna go on a string around Minnie Wayne's neck because it's Minnie Wayne size. So Minnie Wayne will be armed and dangerous. I just noticed it's got the rainbow blade, really kind of cool. Wooden scales, really nice knife. Some patches that I've gotten recently. One of my favorites, this I believe was from Ron 2A. Another Ron Wayne full color patch. I love these things. These are awesome, Ron Wayne. Another Ron 2A Matters hat pin. Mrs. Packrat has claimed this one. Another Ron Wayne Gary Gizzard sticker. Armed Papa Smurf. An old Ron 2A Matters sticker. Up, Minnie Wayne's down. It just got a little breeze here. I really appreciate it. Gary Gizzard's business card. Love that he put his mailing address on there. This is another one of my favorites, and I think I got an idea what I'm going to do with these. They're going to go on the roof of my Durango and cover the rooftop. Anyway, my 2A sticker, or to a patch. We got another Ron 2A Matters sticker. I do really like these. Ron, you did a great job with those. And a dead air silencer sticker or patch. Let me see here. I think I already reviewed this one. Oh no, I'm gonna save that for a little bit. We're gonna do a Sencut knife. I'm not sure if I reviewed this one, but it comes with the usual manual, cleaning cloth, a couple of stickers, and a really nice Sencut. Like the blade shape, like the handle, it feels good. Got some good jibbing up top. Extremely sharp. I'd probably switch this into my daily carry, but I got the other good one from Gary. Plus, this is a liner lock. I actually much prefer button locks. Just easier for me to use. And yeah, I'll do this one right now. My latest knife from Mr. Gary Gizzard. I really appreciate this one. This one is probably one of the coolest ones from him. This is called the Nanner. I wonder why you can call it the Nanner. It's by CJRB. It's got a flipper, which it looks kind of goofy at first, but when you grab it, it actually really feels good in the hand. It's got a nice blade shape. It's a button lock. Mrs. Packrat's not allowed to use it because she's allergic to nanners. And I got visitors. Mr. Sarah, Mr. Boo Boo, and Mrs. Sarah. And there's some more knives coming. Because Tac Pack sent us a bunch. And I'm going to make Gary wait to the end for the one thing he wants me to review. I mean like that. Like somebody getting a shower curtain. In the Tac Pack. Oh. Actually, this is not from the Tac Pack, but I get a monthly subscription to an AR-15 mag skin. This one's really cool. It's kind of like a MRE style. And no, it's not going on the Hawaiian print mag. Miss Packrat. That don't need to be in there, does it? And our Sarah. You gotta be careful with Daddy's camera. Starting out, Walker's Game Ear passive protection. Interesting thing I learned about passive versus active protection. I went to the audiologist the other day to see about getting my hearing aids repaired. The little tube that goes from the actual hearing aid to the ear broke. And he replaced that, tuned up my hearing aids, and they're really nice now. He says for us to stay away from the active hearing protection and strictly stay with the passives. The actives do not act fast enough to prevent hearing damage. Never thought of it that way. Go over those in just a minute. I got because Miss Packrat gets also one, I got 2 pair of hearing mouse, which is great because there's 2 of us. I got 2 packs of Real Avid CLP wipes. I think these are going to be awesome at the range for that quick clean. Your gun starts malfunctioning, you get a quick wipe down, or you could even probably cut it into patches and use it as pre-soaked patches. A lot less messy. I'm going to have to try that. So we got 2 of those. We got, of course, the usual explaining what's in there. Got a discount code for HRT Tactical. If anybody wants to scan that and copy it, go for it. As if I don't have enough knives, got 2 of the Real Avid folders. Not going to take these out of the box. These, when I get up and going, they'll be giveaways. They seem really nice. They're heavy. I like the design on the handle. It is a liner lock. Again, I'm not my exact favorite. It's a modified clip point. It's a 3.25-inch blade, and the handle material is nylon. And it's a black oxide finish on the blade. And the blade is 4CR14. We got 2 of these Phase 5 magazine extensions, which I definitely will use. I've got fairly long fingers, but they're just not quite long enough. And of course, Mrs. Packrat doesn't have very long fingers. 2 stickers. Brass Pro Shops, not Bass, Brass. I love these stickers. And the last thing in that one, this is the expensive part. And I've got 2 of these drop-in triggers. So I'm still not quite sure where I'm going to put them in. This one's by CMC Triggers. It's excuse me. It's a 3.5-pound trigger. Awesome trigger. Flat face. I really do like drop-in triggers over the standard mil-spec style. The drop-in triggers just seems like it simplifies things. It makes a lot of tiny parts less easier to lose and easier to clean, because you can just drop this whole assembly into an ultrasonic and call it good. Now, I'm going to put some stuff away. The moment Gary has been waiting for is upon us. Put them in there. Put that in there. Put that there. And from the latest from Grunt Style, I don't have the shirt, but I should have worn it. It's a 250th birthday shirt. I really like Grunt Style. I get one every month. A book. And this, it's a dual band radio made by Aubrey. 500 channels, color display, dual push to talk. It can do DTMF, 2 tones, and it also has GPS on board. So we're going to start out owner's manual. The owner's manual is so-so. Sorry, I didn't mean to put it upside down. This is an Amazon link. This was $89, if you can believe that. GPS antenna. Now, I'm not going to be using this GPS antenna. I've got another plan, which I'm waiting to get in. I had to get for where I'm planning to mount it, I got an extension cord for the microphone. It comes with, of course, the power cord. SMA connectors. The mount. Of course, the 2 screw knobs for the mounting cable. Hardware. Little clip to hang your microphone on. And darn it, Ron Wayne, Mini Wayne, gotta stay standing up. A programming cable, which you absolutely need for this. This is the radio. Like I said, it's made by Aubrey. However you want to pronounce it, ABBREEE. You notice what's different about this radio? No face on it. So this is going to go probably underneath the back seat or one of the seats in the Durango. Completely out of sight, out of mind. And that was the reason I got it. The whole radio is invisible. And this is the microphone. It's really, really cool. I'm going to show it to you. It's got 2 displays, 1 for each bank. It's got the fun key is actually says fun. It actually means function. You can program it through the microphone, but reading the instructions, it sounds like that is a real pain. Especially if you're doing, like where I live here in San Antonio, I'm probably going to use all 500 memories. There's quite a few repeaters around here. The reason I got the extension is because that cord is really not that long. Go to the owner's manual here real quick. See if they show it. See, there's a good view of what the display looks like. So it got these 2. And the radio itself has the front. It's got a USB port up front. A GPS antenna in the back. Your standard antenna. Cooling fan. There's your regular antenna. Now, you may wonder, why am I going to hide it? Or how am I going to program if I hide it? Well, again, microphone. It has a USB port on the microphone, which the cable plugs into. All in all, I think it's a really well thought out unit. I've thought long and hard about getting a ham rig, but I didn't want overtly, I've got a radio in the car, come steal me type thing. I want it to be somewhat low profile. And yes, by the way, everyone, there are police agencies around here that use these Durangos, so I don't want people to be screaming that I'm a cop going down the road. I'm going to put all this stuff back in. The extension cable. So the next thing I got to order for this is I need to order a antenna and the GPS, a better GPS antenna. The better GPS antenna is also going to have, I've picked it out already. It's going to have it's going to have GPS and 4 and 5G cell phone, because the stereo I have in the car has capability of being a cell phone on itself. So I've got a SIM card that's going to go in it, and it'll be capable of doing its own cell phone standalone cell phone. I got a new sticker for the car, and I also have probably what is very essential for any ham radio operator, the repeater directory. I know you can get them online, but I also like to have a hard copy. I think that's just about it. If anybody has any questions, comments, oh, by the way, that radio has proprietary software. It does not do chirp. If you know what chirp is and what I mean by that, then you know. Chirp is a open source software that most of the radios will use. Unfortunately, this one does not. So I have to learn that, download it, figure it out. It's going to be a pain in the you-know-what. But I figure it'll be worth it. Who knows, maybe by popular demand, they'll make it chirp capable. That's just about it for today. Like I said, I do apologize for not doing this earlier because this kind of piled up for me. If anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions, please feel free to post it. I really do like getting comments. I do appreciate Hasbro's comment on the silly little fears. And I really would like to see more. And I'd like to see more of us become ham radio operators. We talk about being prepared. Well, you know, cell phone towers go down. They're not usually solar powered. A lot of them are diesel generator powered. but not all of them. So please consider becoming a ham. It's not that difficult. I studied the night before the exam, and I passed it. I'm currently going to upgrade to general and extra. There's 3 classes of license right now. You have technician, which I am, extra or advanced, or technician, general, and extra. They all give you different band privileges. Band privileges are free. Basically, it's more frequencies you can transmit on. For me right now, I pretty much do what they call UHF, VHF. That's about all I do. That's really what is my area of interest. But I would like to get into the HF and the higher or the lower frequencies. When you see a radio frequency written as, I'll just say 152.52, which happens to be the national calling frequency. That's what they call a 2-meter frequency. The wavelength is approximately 2 meters. When you go into, you see single digits, the wavelength is much longer. When you see, we'll do 27 megahertz, which is actually the old CB range. Ham had a range in there they call 11 meters. 11 meters is approximately 11 meters long. And so on and so on. You hear 80-meter band, well, that wavelength is 80 meters. One of these days when I get set up at the Pack Rat's Den, which may happen around January, we may be moving into a nicer place where I'll have a place that I can actually set up and do a little studio. Yay! And I can hop in on lives and maybe not lag so much. I do apologize to Guns and Barbecue, but I just couldn't stay on with the lag. So, if anybody's got any good comments, questions, please put them down below. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I will also make a comment and post it and put down some links so you can get your ham radio license. And I'm probably going to post a link for Mr. Gary so he can pick up one of these radios. Or I may just send it to him on Gorn. I think that's about it for today. It's hot, it's muggy, it's nasty outside. We got like a 90% chance of rain, and I don't see any big clouds, but San Antonio's been very unpredictable in the rain. So I hope everybody's had a good day. They've made every day's better. And I hope Ron and Misty enjoy their new shower curtain. One of the things I was thinking, Ron, you could do with that is you could make a PVC frame, stretch it out on that, and use it as a backdrop out on the range if Misty does not want to use it in the bathroom. Anyway, everybody have a good day. Have a safe day. Have a blessed day, and always remember your ABCs. Always be carrying, because a gun in the house does you no good when it hits the fan. Thank you, and again, have a good day.